The seemingly demolished walls of the Tsitsernaka complex have sparked a wave of discussions. Many don't understand what kind of renovation is being talked about, and some think the walls are being torn down. Let's understand together what kind of commotion has arisen around the overhaul of the memorial complex. The nearly 60-year-old memorial complex has had cosmetic renovations in the past. The stones of the pillars were decaying from water, attempts were made to reinforce them, and then it was understood that it needed a complete renovation, says Edita Gzoyan, director of the Armenian Genocide Museum Institute.
Since basalt also have the property of being porous, it absorbed all that water. The process of decay began and the stones started to shift.
Construction work, with 800 million AMD in state allocations, started last year, and they cannot say exactly when it will be completed, although the authorities have assured that the complex will be open to visitors by April 24th next year. A drip irrigation system has already been installed for the park.
Renovations have been going on for 2 months. People come for 2 months. We welcome official delegations for 2 months, and we will continue to do so. Even if these renovation works are not completed, people can calmly, as today, come on April 24 and pay their respects to our victims.
Heike de Moyen, former director of the Armenian Genocide Museum Institute, does not consider the scope of construction work justified.
There was no point in tearing off and discarding the exterior cladding tiles of the ramps and the pillars in such a vandalistic way. The problem was actually in the intersection. First, perhaps also in the second row of cladding tiles. The exterior itself doesn't need water removal, where the exterior by its weight resting on such a concrete base already provides drainage. The slope does that, and all the work should focus on changing the 2 rows of the intersection. We would not have had problems with the rest.
According to de Moyen, another problem is that the construction is being done openly, meaning visitors should not have seen the structure in that state. He says that Tsitsernaka is like a sanctuary for the Armenian people, and seeing it in that condition is not right. The renovation work is overseen by Sasur Kalashan, one of the architects of the complex. The specialist considers the renovation justified, as decay due to moisture had started in the pillars. For almost 6 decades, regardless of weather conditions, nearly 1 million people visit the Tsitsernaka height on April 24th. On April 24, 1965, there were large demonstrations in Yerevan on the 50th anniversary of the genocide. That year, for the first time, the 50th anniversary of the Armenian Genocide was commemorated in the Armenian Soviet Socialist Republic. That year, the construction of the Genocide Memorial Complex began and was completed 2 years later in 1967. Ani Hovanesyan, Edgar Guleyan, ReOpen Media.